Episode 7, Tantai Jin escapes from Shengguo. On New Year's Eve, the Yi family gathered together to celebrate the new year, and Li Susu also received a red envelope from her grandmother. She told her father 500 years ago in her heart that everything is fine here now. Seeing Yi Shiwu's warmth with his family, Tantai Jin was very envious. The person sent by King Sheng to assassinate Tantai Jin turned back without success, which made King Sheng believe that there was a mysterious power behind Tantai Jin, and he wanted to eliminate Tantai Jin and the power behind it together. Tantai Jin learned from Nightingale's sound transmission that someone was looking for him, and this person was indeed Lonan, who left early. At that time, Lonan wanted to take back the Yue clan and borrowed the power of the tribe to save Tantai Jin from the palace, but the tribe changed, the old patriarch died, and the new patriarch was unwilling to intervene in this matter. In order to gain a foothold in marrying the new patriarch, Lonan even became the high priest, letting the entire Moon clan obey her orders. Now she returns with the Moon Shadow Guard just to save Tantai Jin. Tantai Jin knew that Lonan would not control Nightingale, and learned that Nian Baiyu, the leader of the Moon Shadow Guard who followed this time, also knew the language of birds and animals. Lonan originally wanted to escort Tantai Jin back to the Yue clan. But Tantai Jin didn't want to go back to the Yue clan. Now King Sheng and King Jing wanted to kill him. Only by returning to Jingguo and taking back everything that belonged to him can he be able to protect himself. Tantai Jin intends to take away the power of the Banshee Pianran before leaving, so that he can also deal with Jingguo. About to leave Ye's house, Tantai Jin felt a sense of reluctance for this place. At this time, Yi Shiwu took the firecrackers to find Tantai Jin. Although the firecrackers were not good-looking in the end, Yi Shiwu used the life-seeing talisman to draw a firework feast. Yi Shiwu promised that as long as she was by Tantai Jin's side, she would be so happy every year, but Yi Shiwu didn't know that Tantai Jin was going to leave tomorrow. Yi Qingyu came to look for Pianran late at night, but was recognized by the drunken Pianran as his old friend Jiang Rao. Early the next morning, the whole Yi family knew that Yi Qingyu had a night out with the girl and hadn't returned until now. Thinking of the strange smell on Pianran's body, Yi Shiwu suspected that she was a monster, and planned to find Pang Yizhi to find her younger brother together, but Tantai Jin offered to go to help together. After Pianran sobered up, she saw Yi Qingyu was in her home and beat him up. But Yi Qingyu was not angry, but explained that Pianran was drunk and dragged her away last night. It turned out that Yi Qingyu was saved by Pianran when Yi Qingyu's life was hanging by a thread in the Battle of Jiaguan 3 months ago. Although he recognized Pianran as a demon from the very beginning, he couldn't help himself and didn't intend to tell others. Seeing that Yi Qingyu recognized her true identity, Pianran simply wanted to get back the cultivation lost in saving others. So she kissed Yi Qingyu directly. Yi Shiwu brought Pang Yizhi and Tantai Jin to look for her younger brother, but found that Pianran was sucking Yi Qingyu's vitality at this time. Yi Shiwu appeared to deal with Pianran, but she didn't expect her younger brother to be knocked unconscious by herself instead of protecting Pianran. Yi Shiwu thinks that Pianran's cultivation by absorbing vitality is heresy after all, and that practicing immortality by herself is a bright and smooth path. Pianran was annoyed when her identity was exposed. Yi Shiwu was defeated, but in the end it was Tantai Jin who came to save her. Pianran took the opportunity to escape, and Yi Shiwu and others chased after her. Tantai Jin found Pianran first, and he took the opportunity to absorb Pianran's power. Yi Shiwu came to see Tantai Jin absorbing the demon power. She interrupted angrily, and asked Tantai Jin when he learned the demon technique. Fog was very disappointed with his resolute attitude. Pianran took the opportunity to cast a spell on Yi Shiwu and left. At this time, Yi Shiwu was enchanted by the charm of the fox, so Tantai Jin had no choice but to beat her unconscious and take her away. The reason why Lonan wanted Tantai Jin to return to Jingguo was only because Tantai Minglang's succession to the throne was very unfavorable to the Yue clan, and she knew that Tantai Jin was cold by nature, so she couldn't be honest about her real purpose. She just wanted to use him to make people happy. The Iyue clan is out of crisis. Tantai Jin rushed to the pier with Yishiwu in a coma. He wanted to bring Yishiwu back to Jingwa, and told Lanan that because Yishiwu's father was the general of Shengguo, he would probably be able to help him. It's taken away. When Yishiwu disappeared, the relatives in the Yi family were very anxious. Hang Iji came to tell everyone that Yishiwu took him to catch the demon today, but in the end the demon escaped, and Yishiwu was taken away by Tantai Jin. Shengguo lost his son. Xiao Lin was worried that Sheng Wang would anger the Yi family, so he quickly sent someone to intercept the boat to Jingwa. Yishiwu woke up from the cabin. Tantai Jin went to chat with her, but Yishiwu was very disappointed in him, but Tantai Jin laughed at Yishiwu for being too stupid. Tai Jin did it on purpose, because marrying Yishiwu was his chance to leave Shang Palace. Tantai Jin even told Yishiwu that nothing happened between the two of them that night, and the reason why Insen went crazy was because she had the intention of poisoning herself first.